Then Chadri stops and looks confidently over at Myra. You just burned yourself. I did, she concedes. And then I healed you, he boasts, laughing. And now I'm going to kill you, she threatens as she begins running towards him. He springs up and runs out the door. Hell nah, he contests. You can't harm the man who just saved you. You didn't save anyone, she rebuts loudly. As they run down the hall, Mattik walks out from the next corner, and Chadri slams into him. Brow! Then they both tumble to the floor. Whoa, whoa, Mattik shouts. What's the big idea, Chadri? Myra laughs. He's running for his life. Yeah, she's gone crazy for no reason. She's trying to kill me, Chadri explains, smiling. For no reason, huh? Mattik asks suspiciously. No reason at all, I'm sure. Next he looks over at Myra and winks. Why you gotta be so hostile? She shows him her fist and says, I can show you hostile. He throws his hands up in surrender, then Chadri walks up and whispers, Thanks for taking the heat, my man. What's going on here? Calls out a familiar, pleasant voice from behind everyone. Hama! Chadri says, turning around. Hey, Hama. Liz? Kip greets them. Okay, so it's chill time for all of us, huh? Hama states. Yep, pretty much, Lizzie comments. Suddenly, Kip chimes in, which means first, it's time to eat, sing Kip, Lizzie, and Chadri simultaneously. Oh my god, Hama says dryly. Really? Mattik quips, agreeing with Hama. All right, Myra chimes in. To the dining hall. Yeah, let's go, they all agree. So they all head the way. So they all head that way together, and as they go, they begin discussing what their day was like and what they had done or had been through. Chadri starts it off, divulging, Myra blew her arm up with a lightning bolt, and I had to save her arm with my awesome new healing melody. Oh my god, Chadri, really? She shouts. They all laugh, then Lizzie announces, We had to fight through 3 missions in VR. Yeah, Hama agrees, bouncing up and down excitedly with wide eyes. It was insane! Wait, what? Mattik contests. You got to play VR? Hell no! Lizzie and Hama insist. That shit is not playing, Lizzie shouts, rubbing her leg, remembering the pain she had endured on the second run. Yeah, no, Hama assures him. Then she looks at the ground with a frightful, pain-filled expression. Definitely not. Chadri looks taken aback. Damn, that's ominous. Yeah, really, Mattik agrees. Then asks, What's up with those looks, ladies? Lizzie and Hama look at each other. You'll find out soon enough, we're sure. Don't want to ruin the surprise, Lizzie adds before she continues walking. So, we learn new spells, and they train for feral rig missions, Myra begins. Next, she looks to Mattik and Kip and asks, What did you guys do? The guys look at each other and shrug. Well, we had a special kind of training. Really? Lizzie states curiously. What kind of training? Well, weight training, Kip answers modestly. To which Mattik adds, and combat training, like hand-to-hand. Karate? Hama jokes. It's not karate, Mattik laughs. But something like that, yes, Kip confesses. Plus, we did go through some lessons about leading missions and teams, so they're training you to be the leader of our group? Lizzie jeers, rolling her eyes. We're doomed, Myra joins in. Ha ha, guys, Kip speaks up before admitting, really, we just don't have any affinity for combat magic or rigs yet. We know, Kip. Just had to pick on you two, Myra responds, laughing. It's always so funny to watch you boys squirm in a tight spot, Hama insists. So tell me more about this magic, Lizzie says, looking at Chadri and Myra. Yeah, tell us, the rest agree. Well, Myra begins, it's really a complicated process. Long story short, I actually conjured a lightning bolt today. I literally made lightning out of thin air and was holding it in my hand. True story, Chadri states proudly. It was incredible. After which Myra begins explaining. The process is actually pretty cool. It begins with proper breathing technique, which helps casting in several ways. Firstly, they continue sharing details of the day's activities and what they got from it as they eat dinner. They laugh and shout and tease each other as they enjoy the food. After they finish eating, they all head to clean up, then chill out in the living quarters. As they are splitting up to their separate living quarters, Mattik holds his hand out. Guys, I know this was a rough day, and we all had to go through something crazy, but we did it. We made it through the first day here, and we're only going to get better at this. Let's keep rocking it. Everyone else puts their hands in, and they push down and lift back up. Hell yeah, they all say. Later, while getting ready for bed, Mattik confesses, Wow, I am so exhausted. Same here, Kip and Chadri agree. Those casting exercises were brutal, Chadri insists. I never knew breathing could be so draining. Over in the girls' room, the girls are also expressing their fatigue. Myra, however, is already passed out, and the other two girls are watching her with concern as she shakes and jumps suddenly ever so often, with the occasional tear running down her face. She's gonna be okay, right? Lizzie implies. Hama responds, She's a tough girl. She probably blames herself for hurting those other players with that spell, Lizzie suggests. Yeah, she probably does, Hama agrees, slightly frowning. Hell, I certainly would. Still, it's not her fault at all. And we'll just have to support her until she realizes that. I also think it really hit her being taken like that. You're right, Hama. She's probably shaken by that. But we will help her through it all, Lizzie concurs. Well, I'm worn out. Sweet dreams, babe. Good night, Liz. Sweet dreams, Hama replies. Then she looks over at Myra, leans over, kisses her forehead, and whispers, Sweet dreams, babe. With that, the lights go out and they all fall asleep.